Alright, so welcome to today's video, and this video is something a little bit different. So what I have done, I have taken the 1998-99 Man United season, and we're just going to see how well they play in 2024. So this is the team. Yes, I have created all of these players, not exactly by their faces, as you can see with some of them, they have their own name faces, I don't know why. In terms of some of the stats, I based them off their prime icons for some of them, and I kind of just guessed some of them, so don't get too angry with me with these aren't exactly right. I just made this a quick prediction. I would also like to add that I am not a Man United fan, so this all could be wrong, and I definitely could be offending Man United fans. So this is going to be the tactics we're going to play. We're going to play on wing play. I just quickly googled Alex Ferguson's tactics, and this is what I kind of just came up with. This is how we got on into pre-seasons. I completely forgot to record it, but definitely solid wins in terms of potentially getting in some European competition. Okay, so our first game against Wolves. So how will this team do in the modern day Premier League? They won 4-0. We won 4-0. Beckham with 2 goals, Andy Cole with 2. Next game we're playing Spurs, but we drew 2-0. Giggs and Beckham with a goal. Scholes with a yellow. Not particularly great so far. Next game we won 2-0 against Nottingham, which is pretty decent. Keane got a goal. Dennis Irwin got a yellow. Oh, and as we see, we won't actually be playing Champions League because, of course, United last season didn't make Champions League. So, unfortunately, we're only playing Europa League. But still, it should still be okay. We're playing Arsenal now. We won 2-1. Andy Cole and Scholes with the goal. Next game, Brighton. We won 3-1. On to the Europa League. We won 3-0 against Real Sociedad. But then we drew against Burnley. And a bit of a bad thing to see. Dennis Irwin got a red card. And this brings us to the Carabao Cup, where we won 2-1 against Shrewsbury, which is pretty good. At the minute we're top of the table, so things are looking very good, but unfortunately I don't think they're gonna stay this way. We drew against Crystal Palace and we drew against PAOK FC. 0 shots. That's a bit of an unusual one now. After still in a few games, things seem to be going pretty good. A few draws, of course. Man City, you might understand a bit of a draw there. A draw against Fulham was a bit odd, but everything seems to be going pretty smooth in the Europa League. Then we lost 1-0 to Luton Town, and Schmeichel got injured, which means we had to bring on our sub-keeper, Raymond van der Goe. Apologies if I'm pronouncing any of these names wrong. But losing Peter Schmeichel could definitely be a huge issue for this team. He is out for 3 months. And then we lost against 2-1 against Everton, but we won against Sociedad and we won against Newcastle. We're keeping these clean sheets, so Raymond isn't actually doing too bad right now. And this is a big game now against Liverpool. We lost against Liverpool, the rivals. Keane got first red card, many to come, I reckon. This is in the EFL Cup. We lost on penalties in the EFL Cup. So after a few games with Simon, things are going, we have a few ups and downs. At the minute, top goal scorers for us, David Beckham has 8 goals out of 20. Andy Cole has 6. But now we're on to FA Cup, where things are going to get a bit more interesting. We won 3-1 against MK Dons. We're playing QPR now in the Emirates FA Cup. We drew 2-2, which was a bit of a shocker now, I have to say, even with a red card. And then we also lost 2-1 against West Ham. Things are not going good in the Premier League right now, but at least brought things back in FA Cup. Things are going okay in the Premier League. Okay, so a big game against Everton, round 5 in the FA Cup. We won 4-2. We seem to be drawn a lot. Man City, we drew against Man City, but this is going to be the round of 16 in the Europa, and we bet Seville 3-2, which is pretty good. Again, we're losing in the Premier League 1-0 against Everton. The more games we lose, the more we're going to drop down. It's getting very, very irritating now. But at least in the Europa League, we're doing pretty okay. We won 2-1. Back in the FA Cup, we won 4-1 against Leicester. And just to top it all off again, we won 4-1 against Liverpool. Into the quarterfinals, we won 2-1 against Napoli. Just a bit of an extra bonus, Paul Scholes is the assist leader with 15 assists in 32 matches and 8 goals. He has definitely been the star man so far for United. We ended up winning the quarterfinals against Napoli. This is how the team is looking at the minute. A few players haven't been going up in ratings. Dennis Irwin got injured, so he's out for the rest of the season. Schmeichel is back though, so that's good. So now we have the FA Cup against Fulham. We're having a bit of a dodgy season against Fulham, so will we win? We won 5-1. Wow. And then just to top it off, in the Premier League, we won 5-1 against Sheffield. So now we're into the semi-finals against Freiburg, I believe. We won 3-1, Andy Cole with 2 goals, and then again 3-0 to top it off in the second leg. Back to the Premier League, we won 3-1 against Newcastle, Yorke Scholes. We won 2-1 against Brighton. Paul Scholes is on 20 assists. So now coming to the end of the 1998-99 team of Man United. We are in the finals of the Europa League. We ended up coming third in the Premier League, so unfortunately no treble win team. So we could win double trophies, the FA Cup and the Europa League. In terms of the goal scorers, Andy Cole with 19 goals, he came 7th, which I think is quite similar to how he done in real life. Okay, here we go, the Europa League final against Roma. This is going to be a bit tense now.
This is when things get real in the Europa League. It is time. It is the Europa League.
Johnson is running on the left. Cuts it inside. The Dwight York. He hit the post. That's a real shame. Roma are coming in. Oh no. And that's a goal. Roma are 1-0 up. This is not good for the 98-99 team. We need an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer miracle here. Ole Solskjaer coming in. He shoots. And that's an amazing save by Rui Patricio. We're going to bring on Teddy Sheringham to hopefully cause more miracles. But Keane passes through to Teddy. Teddy shoots, and it's another save, and I think that's going to be it for the United team. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, Man United did not win a double. However, we could still win the FA Cup. And here we go. Sorry about the colouring here. I'm not really too sure why this is so dark, but anyway. Keane comes in with shots, and it is saved. These keepers are clearly causing us havoc here, and there's another miss because that's a great save. Paul Scholes, Dwight York shoots on the left, and that is a fantastic goal in the top left corner. The keeper was not saving that, and he runs to Alex Ferguson. What a moment right here, ladies and gentlemen. Dwight York, he shoots, and that is a fantastic save. Beckham with a cross, goes back to David May. Goes to Cruyff, goes to Dwight York, and he shoots on the right, and that is a fantastic goal. Very similar to his last one, but on his right this time. What an amazing goal that is. But Luton are coming fast, and Luton has got one back. This is a bit tense now. Cruyff comes in, he passes to Dwight York, he's going to make a third, back to Teddy, and back to Dwight, and that is a fantastic bottom left finish, which means we have possibly secured an Emirates FA Cup. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The FA Cup has been secured. Unfortunately not quite the treble. However, we are very, very close. A few issues probably on my end from my poor managing and whatever, but at least we won the FA Cup. If you do want to like this video, let me know what other clubs I should do. This was very fun, very enjoyable to do. So let me know what other clubs I should do. And yeah, I'll let you watch the trophy celebration. Take care, lads.
And now for the moment of confirmation, the trophy presentation.
Well, this is what they were dreaming of before the game, to come and pick this trophy up. What a performance from them.
Yes, a performance that has impressed absolutely everyone. And now it comes down to holding that piece of silverware aloft. The sweet taste of success. It has been quite the journey, and it comes to an end in style on the big stage.
And now the celebrations can begin. Not just the players, but also the fans.